Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Reed Ratto.
And I'm Georgia Hurst. Welcome to LSMT. Today, we will be discussing Twitter, a form of social media that has been making headlines in the wake of the 2016 presidential elections. Usually, when we talk about Twitter, we focus on the tweet itself, but this time, we are going to dive into the effects of Twitter on today's political climate.
You can't talk about Twitter in today's political climate without talking about our president, Donald J. Trump.
That's right, Reed. President Trump is unlike any president this country has ever seen, with his road to presidency being just as unconventional. There are a lot of factors that set Trump aside from previous presidents, but the use of Twitter arguably is the biggest. Although Trump's Twitter use proved extremely beneficial on the campaign trail, since he got elected, our political climate has taken a hit. There are 3 reasons as to why Twitter is damaging our political climate. The first reason is the structure of the platform. Next, Trump's Twitter use is feeding into the growing distrust between the public and the mainstream media outlets. And the final reason is because Twitter has given a platform to the most powerful man in the world, a chance to criticize and verbally attack anyone who opposes him.
When talking about the structure of Twitter, we are referring to what Brian Ott from the National Communication Association defines as 3 characteristics: simplicity, impulsivity, and incivility. Here's what Ott had to say on the matter.
You see, by only allowing 140 characters, what Twitter has done is make it very simple to formulate a tweet. Its simplicity therefore promotes little forethought, reflection, or consideration of consequences when tweeting. Another issue with Twitter's structure is that it calls for a lack of elegancy and detail. In the case of Trump, it's expected of a president to uphold an elegant demeanor, and with Twitter, he has ignored those expectations with tweets full of misspellings, incorrect grammar, and brief statements that usually need a lot more explanation. Trump's tweets also are filled with straight-up insults and offensive statements. This is contributing to the damage of our political climate because the president is not being held accountable for any of it.
Some of us on this news team have actually been insulted through tweets written up by the president, which leads us to the second reason why Twitter is harmful. The president uses Twitter to call out mainstream media outlets such as this one, calling us all enemies of the people whenever we report a story he does not like.
Issue because when you are the most powerful man in the country, contradicting what we are saying, the public is forced to question the content we are reporting on. This is the very first time the media has been attacked so viciously by none other than the president.
We are now down to the last reason as to why Twitter is disrupting the country's political climate. Twitter has given a platform for President Trump to support and spread hate-filled thoughts and ideas. He used Twitter as a way to not only insult people, but many of his tweets mirror sexist, racist, homophobic, and xenophobic ideologies that reach a wide audience, creating a snowball effect of hateful messages circulating the Twitter sphere. Here's one related to the Kavanaugh scandal. It is no secret that the stigma around sexual assault is that women are either lying or to blame. The majority of women who are sexually assaulted never report it. This tweet by the president ignored the facts and reaffirmed this disturbing stigma.
When we come back, a closer look into more of Trump's unprecedented tweets and the effects they are having on today's political climate.